The episode starts with this Nami getting Luffy in trouble because everyone is after her for all the money she owes. HMRC must really be up her ass, probably even more than me, those fucking bastards. And as the opportunist she is, she sees a man full of toxic masculinity and decides to team up with him, but of course Luffy isn't an idiot to team up with a con artist, is he? Wrong, as long as you feed Luffy, he'll do anything for you, so you better start cooking brah. Here we got Buggy, and this is the first time we get introduced to him, and I'm shocked rewatching this, because this is not the Buggy I know. Why you looking so scary bro? You supposed to be looking goofy and just a comic relief like Usopp. It's funny how the people with funny noses are the biggest comic reliefs in One Piece, like, Oda must find weird noses funny. But here he's looking badass as fuck, look at this shit, he's using the force, like that guy from Star Wars. I don't actually watch Star Wars, but the game was good though. Anyway, Buggy is not supposed to be this badass, just look at his crew, it's literally a fucking joke. Then, we got this fat fuck eating his food, because all he does in this series is either fight or eat. It's kinda 50-50, and I forgot to mention it, but Nami stole a map of the Grand Line from Buggy, that's why he's pissed, that, and the fact his nose isn't fake, so I don't think he's ever not be pissed. Then Luffy finds out she's a navigator, and asks her to be the navigator on his pirate crew, but she hates pirates and says no, like she's any better than pirates, she's a filthy ginger thief, and Puffy should have called it man, fucking gingers.
Children with red hair, light skin, and freckles. Oh, sick! Gross!
Because for some reason, he accepts being tied up and meeting up with Buggy, like it's the most mundane thing someone could have done, though, to be fair, Luffy thinks being a pirate is more like being a traveler, like they do no wrong and are just free to explore the world and fish SpongeBob.
Holy shit. Bring it up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Finally, we got the man. Holy shit. Finally, son of a bitch, for 4 years now. We got the man.
Then she hands in Luffy. Ouch, why you being a bitch, Ginger? And blames it all on Luffy, and gets him his map back, as well as joining Buggy's crew. They then start having a very autistic clown party, and Luffy's tied up in a cage, which is kinda stupid, because I really doubt Nami could tie it that hard, but anyway, I'm not hating, I'm just asking questions here, also she's Ginger.
Oh, sick! Gross!
Buggy then gets the cannon bomb, and for no reason at all blows up the whole fucking block very casually. And he gets in an argument with Luffy about being the Pirate King, and it's always like this with pirates, they always want to compare fucking dick sizes, yelling about whose is bigger and all, so Buggy gets mad and tells Nami to shoot the cannon at Luffy to prove her loyalty. Talk about peer pressure huh, but in a moment of hesitance, she feels bad about it, because of course she doesn't kill, she only steals people's money and let them starve to death, or they probably end up killing themselves. I know if some ginger ended up stealing all my shit, I'd kill myself.
I can't live like this. I have to kill myself.
Doesn't it make more sense to kill her?
Then some fucking clown grabs the match out her hand to light up the cannon, but Nami bonks the shit out of him. Well fucking served, and in moment of clarity, she tells them that pirates are all scum, and she's not one of them. She just like their money and all, but of course we all know the real reason she doesn't like Buggy, because I'm sure if Nami found a sexy pirate to follow, like Boa Hancock, she wouldn't think twice before joining a crew full of women to look at, like the perverted soul she is. They then go after Name, and she puts it out with her hands, but of course, like the useless half-figuring character she is, she couldn't save herself from Buggy's minions, so Zoro has to be the one to save her. Because Zoro is quite famous as a pirate hunter, they all start shitting themselves, though Buggy challenges him for a challenge. Yes, Buggy fights Zoro. I know, if you're caught up with One Piece, you'd laugh very hard at this bit, because in the current One Piece story, Buggy would have a 0% of survival in this battle, so it's hilarious that this even happened. So, Buggy literally jumps at Zoro, and gets sliced to bits, but...
Surprise, motherfucker!
He gets up from behind him and stabs him, like a pussy. We then find out Buggy can split his body into bits, and make them float individually. Bro, imagine what you can do with those powers. You could probably steal some inches from your thumb to add to your dick. There's a very practical use of these powers. I know, you don't need to call me a genius, my ideas are always brilliant. And somehow, Buggy actually won against Zoro, canonically, which is really weird to say, but it's true. Luffy calls him a coward for attacking him from behind, and for under any circumstances should you make Luffy mad, because he'll beat the shit out of you. I'm telling you, this motherfucker is laughing like a madman, you don't wanna fuck with him. Zoro then points the cannon at them and lights it up, clearing the town of these fucking jokesters. And even though he's injured, he starts carrying Luffy like a fucking madman. This is certainly a motherfucker I don't wanna fuck with, bro. Zoro then falls for some reason. I don't know why he's acting like a pussy here. We all know that nothing happened moment he had with Kuma, and here he's stressed off of a little cut, come on bruh. And here, we meet the coolest dog in the entire series. Not even Luffy should have messed with him, he'll fuck you up. And then Nami shows up and hands Luffy the key for him to get out of the cage, but the dog eats it, and like I said, not even Luffy should have fucked with him, cause doggo is petty as fuck. Then the town mayor shows up and helps Zoro, sending him to the doctor, and he tells them the dog kept it real and made sure his owner's legacy is intact by guarding the pet food store, ever since the dog's owner died of illness. Then this weird furry guy riding a giant lion shows up, looking for Zoro, and when Luffy tells him to fuck off, the lion attacks him, freeing off the cage and sends him flying. The lion then wants to fuck with the little dog, which I already said not to, and it wants to destroy the pet food store. Damn, Doggo looks so happy with his owner. Oh. What a piece of shit, who does that to a cute little dog? They literally destroyed Chowchoo's whole fucking reason to exist.
Hi.
Luffy, you gotta avenge him. I wish I could right hook the piece of shit, but don't worry, you'll get your payback. Damn, my boy don't miss. Luffy just planted him straight up. I doubt that lion is gonna get up now. Then the dude shits himself and holy shit, he one-shot him, just like Bellamy. Wow, it feels great seeing people get what they deserve. Then Nami starts being a Karen, even though Luffy literally saved her, as well as the dog and the whole town, but none of that stops this woman from her yapping her shit about pirates. This is beautiful. I wish Luffy got him as a pet for the Straw Hats. How fun would it be? You could get him to guard the ship whenever they go explore the islands and stuff. But sadly, they say their goodbyes. But that's it for today. I'll be posting part 2 next week, with Buggy being beaten the fuck up, so I'll see you next time. Behave kids, and stay off them drugs.